Assalamualaikum to Dr. Sabarina. My name is Nur Syahirah binti Zakaria and the topic that I will present is about haze in Malaysia.
Masalah jerebu di Semenanjung dikuatiri semakin serius.
Keadaan jerebu di Seri Aman makin buruk dengan bacaan indeks pencemaran udara IPU sudah melepasi 400.
Haze is real and it is not a joke. Do you remember in 2015, Malaysia having a very extreme haze? During that time, the API reading has been reached the very unhealthy level or nearly called hazardous level of pollution, which contribute to grey cloud phenomena. This phenomena make humans feel difficult to see their surroundings. Regarding to this situation, the government had been forced to close the school and cancel all the outdoor activity. And what is most surprising is in 2019, Malaysia was ranked in 50th place of the world's haze pollution among all of the countries of the world. That's a lot! The problem statement is how haze can happen in Malaysia and what is the best solution to reduce haze in Malaysia. So the objective of this video is to identify what are the sources of haze in Malaysia and to determine what is the best solution to reduce haze in Malaysia. But what's the deal with the haze? Haze was defined as an atmospheric phenomena where dust, smoke, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, ozone, carbon monoxide and other dry particles suspended in air and obscure visibility the clarity of the sky. Haze often form in hot weather and produce yellowish brown color. Pollutants like the haze are measured using the air pollution index or we call API. The higher API value, the greater level of the air pollution and the greater the health concern. So this is the API table. As we can see from this table, from 0 to 50, level of health concern are good and the symbol is green. From 51 to 100, it can be called moderate and the symbol is yellow. While for 101 to 150, it called unhealthy for sensitive group and the symbol is orange. Next, for 151 to 200, it called unhealthy and the color is red. Also, for scale 201 to 300, it can specify as very unhealthy and the color is purple. And for the reading 301 and above, it was deemed hazardous and the color symbol is maroon. When the haze happens, it can prevent humans from seeing the object clearly. The haze is not just annoying, but it affects the human health and even leading to death. Besides, it can impact on the economy and it was generally hazardous to all living things. So now, what about the sources of haze? Where did it come from? The primary sources of haze in Malaysia is coming from open burning. The fire hits the rainforest and sending out massive plume of smoke. Besides, haze in Malaysia also comes from the illegal slash and burn land clearing technique that was used by farmers and palm oil companies. Another sources that contribute haze in Malaysia is about the vehicle. Due to the statistic from World Population Review, Malaysia has about 33 million people in 2022. When the number of people is high, it means that more vehicle that has been used in the country. The smoke from the vehicle that contains carbon monoxide and nitrogen dioxide will be released into the atmosphere and it can lead to the haze. But do you know one of the factors that make Malaysia is always experience haze is because their own atmospheric condition. The dry weather during parts of the year is really encouraged of the haze. The lack of rain making the airborne particle is hard to wash out from the sky. Besides, the wind speed also low in tropic zone, contribute to the strong thickness of smoke in Malaysia atmosphere. Regarding to the situation, can we imagine the effect of haze that happen in Malaysia? The first effect is about the environment. Haze can affect agriculture as it can disturb the photosynthesis process.
This is due to the insoluble aerosol attached to the leaf, which can result in lower photosynthesis, lower yields, lower carbon dioxide reduction, and increase the greenhouse effect. As a result, plant will have problems in the fertilization process, resulting in decreased fruit production.
In terms of economy, the haze situation can lower down Malaysia's economy. When the haze pollution happens, it can make the surrounding is not comfortable for the tourism activities. Since the surrounding is full of foggy, besides the extreme hot temperature, thus the foreigner will not come to Malaysia and it can decrease our money flow. Haze not only impact on environment and economy, but also can impact on human health.
All the pollutants that coming from the haze is dangerous. The size of particle is directly linked to their potential for causing health problems because they can get deep into your lungs and some may even get into your bloodstream. Exposure to such particles can affect both your lung and your heart. More scientific studies have linked particle pollution exposure to a variety of problems. It can be divided between short-term effect and long-term effect. For short-term effect, haze can make humans having headache, eyes irritation, skin irritation, always sneezing, fatigue, and cooking. While for long-term effect, it can make humans having cardiovascular disease, asthma, respiratory disease, lung cancer, reduced lung function, and it can impact on reproductive system, which can lead to underweight baby, birth defects, and sometimes it can lead to death.
What should we do if we get the haze symptom? Minimize the time outdoors when the pollutant levels are high. Make sure the window is closed and ensure the air condition is maintained to a high standard. Use air purifier in order to help remove the contaminant and to ensure the more cleaner air. Drinking more water and washing your face regularly, as it can help you stay hydrated, reducing some symptoms and helping relieve skin and eye irritation. And please wear a face mask when you have emergency to go out. Human action is the main factor to reduce the haze problem. For individual action, I believe that everyone not supposed to make open burning frequently. If we want to burn our garbage, we should make the schedule at least once in 2 weeks. Second, we can use alternative transport if we want to go anywhere.
There is a lot of public transport that provided by the government, such as LRT, MRT, and the rapid bus. And what is more exciting is all of this transport provide you more cheaper costs compared the amount of you need to pay for your car petrol.
If this action can be practiced by everyone, sure it can reduce the smoke from the vehicle, as the release of the smoke is only in small quantity.
Please keep your tires inflated because if the tire is not inflated, we need to press the engine more and this will contribute to more smoke to be released into the air. Change the chemical product to biological product, stop smoking at public area, and show your love toward Malaysia by support the government campaign.
For the government action, they should keep always making the campaign to create awareness about the dangers of the haze. Second, they should create about the guideline to the burning. Third, improve the enforcement of environmental law. The next action by the government is keep monitor the place that has high risk of burning, such as waste disposal sites, and conduct educational programs especially to the industrial sector, construction project developer.
There are many regulations on air pollution control that have been enforced, such as Environmental Quality Clean Air Regulation 1978, Environmental Quality Control of Emission from Diesel Engine Regulation 1996, and Environmental Quality Control of Emission from Petrol Engines Regulation 1996. The conclusion is haze is a dangerous situation and sometimes it can lead to death. The question of when this haze will end is difficult to determine. This is because the haze seems to be almost routine every year in Malaysia. Until when we want to live in haze situation? Will it ever end? We don't know. But for our sake, let's do the thing that can prevent us to get the haze symptom. Remember, haze should not be seen as normal, but look at it as a harmful. So please, don't take haze lightly. Let's be united for our beloved country. Malaysians, it's time for real action to be taken. You can do it.